I've sold over 6 million worth of info products and coaching offers in the last 4 years, and now I'm documenting how I'm building a 7-figure business from scratch for myself. So the way these videos work is usually I go through a Q&A session. Secondly, I strategize live, and then thirdly, just show some thoughts and outputs for the day. So currently, we don't really have any new questions in the community tab. So the Q&A question won't happen today, so nothing new. We're at 4 subscribers. We have posted 3 videos. So 3 videos altogether around 25 views, which is great. But let's go into the strategy. So basically my goal is to build a 7-figure coaching business, which comes around to 83K, right? Now, for me to reach this number, we're starting from scratch. I need to figure out how many clients do I need per month? How much will I charge? How much will I spend fulfilling? So the reason these 3 things are important is because, let's say I'm charging 10K. We need to start from the bottom here. And the reason for that is, so let's say how much time will I spend fulfilling? Let's say I want to spend only 8 hours a week doing fulfillment. Well, if I'm going to spend only 8 hours a week doing fulfillment, that comes around 1.5 hour, 1.6 per day, then I can't really charge that much if I'm going to fulfill only for this amount. Now, the good thing is the amount that I will charge doesn't need to correlate with the amount of time I spend on the business fulfilling it if I have enough value inside of the product. So how can I deliver that value? Well, I need to get an outcome. I need to do it fast, and I need to make it easy. So I need to create a program, a product that's going to deliver on the outcome, that's going to be fast, and it's going to be relatively easy. And when I say easy, it can mean 2 things. Easy to follow, right? So easy to learn what I'm talking about. I need it to be digestible and easy to execute. And the way that I'm going to do these 2 things is, for easy to follow, I'm going to make sure that, let's think about it. How can someone keep watching something and learn enough? Well, the simplest way in my opinion is to just put a bunch of analogies. Now, this might sound a little bit silly in the moment, but if you want to explain a complex topic to someone, then try to do it by using an analogy that's simple. So for example, now easy to execute, this one's a little bit harder, but the way that we can make things easy to execute is by providing as many done-for-you services, or not services, but resources as possible. So this is what I need to do. Now, once I understand that I need to do this, then it makes it easier to figure out how much can I charge for it. So let's say I teach someone how to add 20K per month to their coaching business. That's by itself at least 10 to 15% of it. So let's say 2.5K. I can charge 2.5K just for the result of the outcome. Now, if I can add as many things as possible here, then I can most likely add another, let's say 500 to 1,000. So I could probably charge 3.5K for this product. But how many clients do I need per month now to get to 83K? Well, let's just figure that out. 83 divided by 3.5K, that's 23 clients. That means I need only 23 clients per month to get to 83K per month in revenue, which isn't that hard. Because if we consider, let's say, if I can get to 20,000, or let's say 30K views per month, and from 30K views, I get 3% of people that want to buy my service. Not necessarily just my service, but they're interested in the service that I'm providing. It doesn't matter if it's from me, from someone else. They're in the market of buying a product. So the way we can look at this is Actually, let me show you right here. So here, this is from the new YouTube video that I recorded. Basically, at every given point, there are only 3% of people ready to pay for something. 17% are in the learning phase and 80% of the people are in the neglecting phase. So you can think of it like this. So here is the 3% that will buy. Here is the 17% that are just like shopping around. And then here's the 80% that don't really care about right now. With this logic, if I can get 3% of 30K, which is, let's say, 30,000 times 0.03, 900. That's 900 people. Now, from these 900 people, let's say that only 3% of, or not actually 3, let's say 10% is a good number. 10% of these 900 people are qualified. Then that leaves us with 90 people. Now let's say from these 90 people, 70% shows up to the call. Show up rate. That basically means that 63 people that show up to the call. Now, let's say from these 63 people, 40% are a good fit. So what's that now? Times 0.4 is 25. 25 is a good fit. And from these 25, I close, let's say, 40%, right? Another 40%. Now this will come around at 10 people. 10 people charging 3.5K is not 83K. So if I sell to 10 people per month at 35K a month, that means that at 3.5K a month, that means I'm going to make 35K. Now, the thing is, now I just need to optimize. I need to either get more views or increase everything in here. So let's say that I increased the show up rate to 80% and I increased the number of qualified people to 70%. This automatically changes the result of this. So now 80% of this will be 72, and then 72 is 50. So it can double this. And at a 40% close rate, that's going to come out at 20 closed deals, which will bring us to 70K per month. So I can basically double my revenue without getting any more views by just increasing show up rate by 10% and the number of qualified people by 30%. Literally, business is doubled by just increasing these two simple things. Now, with this, okay, so let's say we would have 20 people. That's 70K a month. I still need 13K. Well, my hopes are that in the meantime, I'm gonna get some ad revenue and potentially 1 or 2 clients that are done for you, because I do want to always have some clients that I'm doing some stuff for them in the trenches to know what exactly is happening, what exactly is hot in the industry right now. So yeah, that's basically the strategy for me, how to reach 83K a month. Now, thoughts and outputs for the day. Well, actually, it's quite early. It's not early, but I don't have a lot of time today. I have a lot of stuff to finish with my family, with my girlfriend. I have a dinner tonight, so I need to record this, or actually I'm recording this, and then I need to record another YouTube video because I want to increase the volume on my main channel. And yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for today. I have one more thing for clients to do, and that's just going to be reactivating no-shows and old leads from the last 6 months. And the way that I'm going to do this is, if you no-showed someone and if you were interested in a service 6 months ago, but you decided you don't want to pursue that, what would be the reason for you not doing that? And what could I give you and tell you to make sure that you get interested again? So the thing that we're going to do is we are going to hit them with something I call a 48-hour offer. And this 48-hour offer is basically exactly what it says. An offer that stands only for 48 hours at a 10 to 20% discount, but with an increased value of at least 30%. So obviously, if they didn't buy, that means they didn't like what we were offering. So we need to reduce the price just a little bit. And the price isn't even important here. The price is just to give them an extra reason to get over the line. We need to reduce the price by 10 to 20%, and we need to increase the value of our offer that we given them, let's say 4 months ago, by at least 30%. So if it was done for you stuff with 1 call per week, we can increase the call volume to 3 calls per week, etc., etc. So yeah, that's what I need to do. And let's see. This is the 5th day that I've been recording these daily videos. I don't know. I think I need to get something to write on, probably an X pen or something. So I'm thinking I'm going to get an X pen. This is so crazy. Like you can literally, it's just a black, let me show you actually, tablet. Okay, so this is it. So this is basically, it's just a black brick. And you see these white little dots. So basically you just take the pen and you write on this blackboard and it immediately onto your screen. And that's going to be way easier than me drawing with my mouse because my handwriting is awful, as you can see. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you have any questions about business content, coaching, info, products, etc., leave them in the comments. See you soon.